Just like sudden force can be applied a bat hitting a ball, and exactly like that sudden torque can be applied. For example, imagine this is a billiards ball and the cue hits the ball like that, and due to that ball rolls. Rolls means rotates also and travels forward also. So sudden torque, sudden torque. Angular impulse is defined like this. Integral of tau dt between the two time intervals, and it is equal to change in angular momentum. So that's the definition. Now how to prove that it is also equal to change in angular momentum? That's simple. We know that tau is dl by dt. So tau dt is dl. L in the beginning, L at the end. So L final minus L initial. Think about this. F2 minus F1. Rather, T2 minus P1. That was also impulse, but that was linear impulse, and here we are having angular impulse. So there is synergy in the two discussions. Linear momentum change, angular momentum change. Consider some body performing rotational motion. Different particles of the body are moving with various speeds. And we know that kinetic energy of a particle is given by half mv square. Particle m1, particle m2, particle m3, particle mn. When we add the kinetic energies for all of them, then that gives us the kinetic energy for this body. Interestingly, body is not translating. I am talking about pure rotation. Even though center of mass is not moving, there can very well be kinetic energy. And this is rotational kinetic energy. So normally one associates kinetic energy with the motion of center of mass. That is not necessary. Center of mass does not have to move for a body to have kinetic energy. The body can rotate like a fan. We can use sigma notation here, and that gives us sigma of half mi vi square, where I goes from 1 to all particles present. Any particle is going in circular path, so Vi is Ri omega. So sigma half Mi, then Vi is Ri omega. I goes from 1 to all. Now omega is same for everybody. 2 is anyway same. They come out of sigma notation, and we have Mi Ri square. But this is familiar. What is this? Moment of inertia. So we have half I omega square. And interestingly, this also has synergy. If you talk about a block performing purely translational motion, collision types of problems, etc., then we say that we can use the formula of particle for this block. Its kinetic energy is given by this, right? Because it is performing no rotation, this is how we can get the formula for kinetic energy, which is actually applicable for particle. Now, these two results are synergic. Basically, you are having half times inertia into speed square, whether linear or angular.